Hey, what is do, YouTube family? Hey, sorry about the late start. Well, you see, I had to do something right quick, like I had to help my dad right quick. But anyway, how you guys doing today? Well, during today's topic, it was like I would like to talk about like I know I said this too many times, but you gotta cut tossing people loose. But this one is also for the old generations and for the new generations as well. I mean, hey, some of the new generations need to hear this too. Now, as you see on today's topic, wait, let me see the topic again. Okay, so for today's topic, okay, so as for today's topic, it's going to be all about cutting toxic people out of your lives. You know, there come times when you want to start your own start your own business and all, but hey, sometimes you just gotta learn to let them go. Even if the people like this, if you don't want that person to be in around in your circle, then all you gotta do is cut them loose. Because you know the Lord knows who our you see, Lord knows who our toxic friends are, but we don't until we see it for ourselves. So if you don't want that person to be around in your life, you know, toxic people are the people who only want to see you down because you're doing great and they're living their life like dirty, and all they want to see you down so that way they can build themselves up. That's all they want to do is to bring you down. So, here's another thing to do. If you, if a person or a toxic person show you who he or she is, you gotta believe him the first time. No, you gotta know that everybody in the world, you see, is not really your friend. Excuse me. Okay. Well, sorry about that little. I had a call from my dad real quick. But anyway, yes, it's always important to cut people loose because you know when you cut people loose, that it would actually help you be a better person. Like when you don't want nothing to do with them anymore, or like you try to talk to them, but they don't talk to you back. You know, we all have to learn from that situation. Not everybody you see in the world is really your friend. 'Cause, you know, some people don't really turn out who they really are. Yeah, people don't turn out to be friendly like you think they are. So what you gotta do is cut them loose. Because hey, when you cut them loose, you're actually building yourself back up. Because hey, like this, toxic people, they can root. The more you believe that toxic people come in your life, the more they're gonna ruin them. So that way they'll make themselves feel good and make you feel bad. You see, that's what I had to learn in the hard way. But Lord says that, but the Lord told me is that it's okay to keep toxic people loose. Because hey, that's it's a whole beginning of your brighter future. I mean, yes, that's the start of your future. Otherwise, if you don't start your future right away, it won't become true. You know, we all learn some lessons from. I mean, yeah, we all learn lessons, but at the end of the day, you know, mistakes turn into lesson learned as well. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, because yeah, when you learn to cut toxic people loose, and be surrounded by the people who support you since day one. You can always be surrounded by the people who motivates you. That's all you gotta do. Be surrounded by people who motivates you. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, they can't help you until you help yourself. You know, as you can see, 2023 has been a rough year for all of us, but 2024 of this year is a whole new beginning and a whole new changes as well. Just like, yeah, the more you cut toxic people loose, the better your life will be. Because cutting toxic people loose is just like cutting the limbs down from the tree. Like when that like this when your tree gets too when a tree gets too heavy and you couldn't hold all the limbs anymore, then it's starting the tree starting to groan and moan all the time. But when you cut the limbs down from the tree, your tree actually looks a whole lot better. Because with too many limbs in the tree, it's gonna make your it's gonna make the tree miserable. But what I'm saying is that you can cut people you can cut people loose just like you're cutting down the limbs of the tree. So that way you'll start a whole new you right there. You get it? You get what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I gotta use the bathroom right quick. Oh, you know, also with toxic people, you gotta cut out is the ones who's part of your family. I mean, yes, it's really tough. I know family and all is supposed to be thicker than, I know that blood is thicker than water, but it can also be toxic too. Because hey, it's like this. Hey, you may be family, but you're out of my life. Like just like that, for example. Like that part, like I just said, you may be family, or we may be family, but you're out of my life. I don't want to be seen or heard from you. Because yes, it's always important to let the people go, even for the ones who's part of your family, even even the ones your family members. That's what that way you can start a brand new you. But yeah, but you remember what I was talking about, huh? Like cutting toxic people loose. It's just like cutting the limbs off the tree. Like, well, when a tree gets too big and too wide, or when the branches start to get in your way, like when the branches started getting in your way and you couldn't go anywhere, all you gotta do is try to cut them loose. Just think of it this way: what if one of the limbs fall down and it breaks some, and it hits something, or breaks something of your car, or maybe accidentally fell in your house? Well, because once that part is broken, it's going to it's going to be a major problem to get fixed. So you see, that's that's why it's like that's why it's always important, like to cut toxic people loose, because when you don't want anything to do with them, or you don't want them to be around in your circle, then just gotta let them go. You just gotta let them go, and and then so that way you can start a whole new you right there. You see, that's why I had to learn the hard way. You see, I learned the stuff the hard way. 'Cause you see, as you know, I thought the person would change, but it turned out they didn't change. So I guess it's all up to them. It's totally up to them. Because there are many other people who won't. There are a majority of people who really wants to change, but there's some out there who just don't. And it happens every time. Like we gave them a chance, but they don't let their problems get the better of them. Therefore, they made some very poor choices. If they would have came to all of us and said they were truly sorry, maybe we would have welcomed them as good people. But they didn't. So the fault was all under them. Thumbs up for me. Official one SP. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I one SP. Did you listen to the thing? Well, since you just got here, well, official one SP. Since you just got here, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you something. I don't know who you are. I don't care where you're from. Look, I'm not trying to be. Look, bro. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but why you gotta be like that? As long as you love my channel, as long as I love your channel, but I just look, I just starting to get to know you. I haven't looked at your channel yet. But anyway, as I was saying, sometimes you just gotta learn to toss the people loose, okay? Because hey, because like I said, cutting tossing people loose is just like cutting limbs off a tree. Because the trees actually tell you the story about the real life. That's what some people don't know about the trees. They actually tell you a story about the real life. Well, and and hold on, tongue tied. Well, it's like I said, like when there's too many limbs on the tree or too many branches that's getting your way. Marcus, do you have kids? No, I don't. But anyway, back to the subject. When you cut the limbs off the tree, it's just like when you gotta learn to cut people loose, even one of your family members, and even for ones who's part of your family, you gotta learn to let them go. Just like there's too many, like when there's too many branches in your tree, and you don't want to be seen with them, and you don't want to be known by them too. But then once you cut them off, you'll see that they'll start to grow back. When a new branch starts to grow back, or maybe it can't grow back, but still, the point exactly what I'm saying is that not everybody in the world you see is exactly true your friend as you think they are. Because hey, if you don't want to be seen around them, or you don't want nothing to do with them anymore. Well, just, well, just, just, just let them go and let them do them. Like, just tell them that they're on their own. And but don't you worry, they'll try anything to get back to you. But just block them. Just block them on social media, your the text or your phone number too. So you just gotta learn to say goodbye instead of saying hello to them. Well, I guess that's it of this video right here. I'll see y'all next time on the spot. Peace out.